latest update of the disappearance of Sudiksha Konanki, and right now she's still missing. She's been missing for 11 days now since the first disappearance of March 6th, and authorities are still searching for her at the beach, at the ocean. And my thing is, why they're wasting precious time. She is not in that water, okay? I personally believe that she's not in that water. Why they haven't started a ransom, I do not know. Why they're not searching the sands, the sand on the beach. See, maybe she was buried, because Joshua's story is just not adding up. It's not making any sense. It's very inconsistent. He told 4 different stories, and I just don't know which to believe. Which story is he telling the truth? Now, this is my scenario, and this is what I believe this could have happened. He mentioned to the authorities that they had a lot to drink. They went to the beach. They made out. He kissed. Maybe things got escalated, and maybe she pushed back and said she didn't want it. But then he said that they were in the water. They were in the water, and there was a current wave that dragged them more further to the ocean, and then they came back towards the beach. That's the story that he's saying. But again, he had a lot to drink. Maybe he doesn't remember. Maybe things are blurry and fuzzy. But maybe, he wanted more. He's a young college student at a spring break in Dominican Republic, trying to get laid, okay, trying to find a nice girl, which he did at a club, and he thought he was going to get lucky. And then they both went to the beach late at night around like 5 something in the morning, and maybe things got escalated. Maybe he wanted more, and then she gave him a kiss, and then she pushed back a little bit. Maybe something happened accidentally and he freaked out, he blacked out, he don't remember. I don't know. There's a lot of scenarios, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of things can happen. But I can guarantee you she's not in that water, because she was in the ocean. Her body would have, surfaced by now. An animal would have picked up some of her body. She's no longer there. And I just don't understand why they're not doing a ransom and figuring out what is going on, or digging up the sand of the beach to figure out if her body's there. He could have accidentally, hurt her, and he didn't mean to. When you're drunk and you're not all there, things can happen accidentally. And he probably freaked out and he didn't know what to do. Maybe he buried her body, and no one's not checking that, which that is very weird to me. Very weird. They have confiscated his passport, okay? So he no longer can leave the Dominican Republic right now. And he's been fully cooperating with the investigators. He went to the scene where he was last seen with her. On Sunday, he went with the authorities to, give a statement, which he did. And yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. And there's one thing that I wanted to say that asked Joshua was asked. There was a question that was asked of him, and that the thing was did you know what was going to happen to Konanki? And he said his response, no comment. He's not going to answer that without the presence of his lawyer. Now, my thing is, he had 8 questions that was given to him. He decided not to answer. Why? Especially if your attorney is around. That don't make any sense to me. If you have nothing to hide, and you know that you're innocent, and you want to help the authorities and help her parents as well to find answers, why you couldn't answer these simple, basic questions? It's just really troubling to me that he couldn't answer that, and in the presence of his lawyer. To me, you look guilty or you have something to hide. Now, they didn't rule him as a suspect. They just have him as a personal interest, because he was the last person to see her. But they have not ruled him out as a suspect right now. But they did confiscate his passport and everything, and he can't leave. But he wants to leave. He wants to go back to his home, but he can't, because we still need to know, where is she? It's been 11 days and we don't have any answers. Like, what happened to her? Like, what really happened to her? Was she taken? Was she sex trafficking? Did he accidentally hurt her and he didn't mean to, that he got so drunk and ambivalent that he blacked out, he couldn't remember? It's a lot of possibilities. And the only person who can really answer these questions is Joshua. he's the only one who really knows what really happened, because he was the last person to see her alive. And then, according to Joshua's statement, he said once he pulled her back to shore that she left, but her sandals was left behind, and her bathing suit shawl was left behind at the beach. So then, where's her body? Where's, you know what I mean? Nothing makes sense to this. This is just a very strange mystery of a missing person. And like I said, I hope and pray that they will find her and bring her home, because this is crazy. This is going to be the 11th day as today, and still missing, still haven't found her, still haven't found anything. And I'm just hoping and praying, if you don't find a body, most likely that she is alive. But seriously, the authorities need to do more. They need more help, because it seemed like the Dominican Republic police officers, they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're short of staff, do not have enough resources. Pardon me. They need more bodies and more people to help them and to find the search of this missing girl. Okay. They should cut their ties with the water, the ocean. She's no longer there. They need to start a ransom. They need to start a GoFundMe page and find out if she was taken or sex trafficking. That's number one. Number two, where she was at, the last scene at the beach, they need to start digging. They need to start digging to see if her body's underneath the sand. Okay, that's what they need to start doing. And I don't know what they're doing at this particular moment right now, but they're wasting precious time. It's 11 days, okay? They're families, their friends are agonizing to figure out where is she, and she needs to come home. Okay, she needs to come home. And I'm glad that the Joshua guy, he's cooperating, but doesn't mean that he's innocent or guilty. He's just a personal interest. That's all. That's it. You know, I believe he knows more than he's saying, and he's not saying it. He's just saying 4 different stories that's not very consistent. And to me, when you're giving 4 different stories and you're not consistent each and every time, what do you have to hide? And why are you not telling the full truth of what really happened that morning when you were last seen by her? That is the $1 million question that we're trying to figure out. And then we just hope and pray that she just comes home. That's all, you know, for her parents' sake and everyone else that loves her and care about her. So that's all I have to say about that. I definitely will keep you updated of any news about the missing Konanki. And again, my hearts and prayers go out to the family, and I hope they find her very soon. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel. That's it with Cheryl, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.